I went to boarding school, right? New England. And I was acting out a lot back then. And not in a cool way. It was very uncool, in fact. Chalk it up to culture clash, but it was less East of Eden and more Superbad. And my two best friends in the dorm, Rock and roommate, I call him roommate, I don't actually know his name. We had this bright idea, because what we wanted to do was watch movies and get pizza on the school's dime. And so we thought we'd form a student group club and get funding. So we decided to create a foreign film society and try to apply for that funding. But we couldn't just have a foreign film society, right? We couldn't just name it Foreign Film Society. We had to come up with a clever name. And we decided on the Foreign Underappreciated Cinemagraphic Kinship for Educational Development, which doesn't really make sense as a title, but it's spelled fucked. And we thought we were just amazing. And so we applied through all the official channels to get the student group approved with funding. Got an advisor attached to it, went to all the deans, submitted all the proper paperwork. And we even went so far as to get a chapel speech approved. And I went to an Episcopal school, and our morning assembly was in a chapel. So every morning we would meet in chapel. We'd do a prayer, we'd sing a song, we'd make announcements, and that's where I came in. I was really proud that I got it, and so I went up there and I announced the group. I said that this Saturday, a new Foreign Film Society will be meeting for the first time, the Foreign Underappreciated Cinemagraphic Kinship for Educational Development. We'll be meeting in Hargate this Saturday at 8 o'clock. We'll be watching the film Cidade de Deus, or City of God. I even said it in Portuguese because I'm an asshole. And I said it again. I said the title again, just in case you missed the joke. It's the Foreign Underappreciated Cinemagraphic Kinship for Educational Development. And some of the students were putting it together, but I remember looking down the aisle. On the right, there was the humanities teachers, and on the left were the arts teachers. And the humanities teachers, they put it together immediately. I'm like, did he say fuck? He said fuck. He said fuck. And I look on the left at the arts teachers, and they just looked up and said, oh, foreign films, that's nice. That's really good. Can't wait. There'll be pizza. There'll be pizza. And I got down from the pulpit, and I felt very triumphant. I thought I got away with it. I didn't get away with it. They came knocking later, because apparently the Episcopalians don't really like it when you cuss in their sacred space. And I got sent home for a week. And at that time, my advisor for the group reached out to me and said, you put me in a really tough spot there, bud. Because he got called by the dean saying, like, how did you let this slip by? And he responded, how did you let this slip by? You gave them pizza. I remember this story a lot because I came back after that week, and I realized that I wasn't the hero or the anti-hero that I'd hoped to be. In fact, I became a bit of a villain. And not only that, but I became a racialized villain. Because they weren't just saying it's that kid that did that stupid thing. It was saying that Mexican kid, which, I'm also Bolivian. And that actually turned things around for me because I didn't like that. I hated that so much that I've decided to buckle down and really straightened out. And all this acting out kind of went away immediately afterward. And I tell this story often to my secondary school students as a bit of a cautionary tale and to teach risk management. The problem is that they love the story so much, they think it's hilarious. And they ask me to tell it every year, in fact. So I don't think it's accomplishing what it's supposed to be accomplishing anymore. The fact that I just get calls for it, like cheers for it every year, how can you not? They want me to roll out the best hits? How can I say no?